action in the red zone on 1st and 10. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Sorry, guys.
And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard.
I got picked.
So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. And nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. And Diggs has it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I'll tell you what,
this is the last week of the regular NFL week. Week 18 before the playoffs. In the playoffs, I'll make videos. This is the last few.
Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. Gets past one man. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. With ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots. You wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced. And let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100+ in this one in order to stay in that race.
They'll try and run forward with Jones.
No,
and he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They go play action. Cousins sliding out of the pocket.
come on, Kirk Cousins.
And he will
Let's
score.
go.
Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins, 26 yards. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the
So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big 3rd down play coming up for this defense. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw.
Bam, picked off. 92-yard pick.
Harrison Smith.
92-yard pick six. 92 yards.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, that's the pick from the veteran.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did.
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
That's a dime.
Got his man complete. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them.
Look at the score, chat. It's 27-0.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. It's caught at the 1.
But I can't wait for a few years.
Look, I saw the feet run bounce. Just watch. Let's see. That's in. No, that's not in. Oh yeah.
2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Detroit's offense ready to take
over. I forgot. Sorry,
guys.
I didn't show you that I was playing off. After this game, I'll show you.
So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To throw on second down is gone. And the ball is knocked out. And
Byron
the Vikings
Murphy
pick up the football. Spins past it. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, 1 by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL, because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands.
I just hit him hard.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 3. Here's Goff. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I just let him get a score.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead down to 20. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Let the fullback return it.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum.
Get out of here, boy. Head top.
He got it. Still going. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game.
The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll begin with the oldest rivalry in the NFL, dating all the way back to 1921. Green Bay hosting Chicago. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Rondale Moore, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And that one all even as they play the visiting Bucs. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Sorry for the mic issue.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them is what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the
That was a
playoffs.
perfect
It means something.
throw.
It means a home game. It means a number of other things. But winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On play action, Cousins. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, Cousins. They'll go for Jefferson downfield.
Yes, sir.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of
Inside
bounds,
the
but not
50.
before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, good move.
Get out. Yes,
And
sir.
yet again. And he'll get
Told
into
you.
the end zone.
Aaron Jones, the best running back.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, 29 yards. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there. They'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
It's St. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'm sorry, guys, I have to not use the
Margin
right?
of that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting...
Touchdown! Josh Reynolds, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Crosby with the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively... You've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
the juke. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Now a first down carry by Jones. Nice footwork at the 25. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings just continue to roll. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So here come the Lions now. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a lot.
There he goes left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the score. Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Goff. It's complete to Williams.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Knight on the handoff.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Zonovan Knight.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
And now it's blocked.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And the third interception thrown by Cousins.
William Jackson with a pick. 20, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll run it with Jones.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a 1. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Off the play fake, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. Well, they're not making making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door.
And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the foot. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Dances by him. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Goff. Reynolds puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Cousins with a give to Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing here, Cousins. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On the counter, here's Jones. Able to push his way through.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Cousins now. That is caught by Thielen.